I'm Emmanuel Okasanya, music editor at Ebony.
It's your boy Godspeed.
And so today we're in Brooklyn, New York. We're about to be chatting with Godspeed about his latest projects, coming off a tour with Cash Cobain. And we also got his parents in the mix today.
Godspeed is a pioneer. I say when I first started out DJing, I didn't want to be a club DJ. I didn't want to be boxed in. I saw myself as an artist DJ. And what I wanted to do was kind of like give artists the platform to kind of showcase their music, because at that time, like right before the pandemic, it wasn't really like a lot going on and people weren't paying attention to like the underground culture. Once I got the opportunity to like start DJing at these parties and these different clubs, I wanted to like put my people on, you know, put my community on. It started with a good friend of mine, Lee Paris. I told him, I'm your DJ. So in that, you know, he had a lot of opportunity and touched a lot of different stages. And I'm just like, this is where I want to be, you know? So I moved on to another artist called Stash. He had a song called Sticky at the time that had the city going crazy. And in that, and us just, you know, being around the city, performing at these different clubs, I'm just like, I want to do this for all the underground artists that I like, you know, come in contact with. Then I met Cash Cobain. And I used to throw these underground parties like right before the pandemic when they were shutting down clubs. And I just told Cash, like, you need to see what's going on outside of like the Queens movement and like what's going on out there. Like it's a whole nother culture out here in the city and in Brooklyn. He came out the first time, and then after that he was like hitting me up every weekend, just like, yo, where we at tonight? Where we at tonight? And you know, just playing these different records that not everybody in the city or in Brooklyn knew, kind of come until now where we're here and like we have the culture in the city, you know? I never thought that we would be at the forefront of like a whole wave, a whole movement like this that's like, it's touching different states, different countries, you know? Like I went to London, they're on some sexy drill vibes now. It's crazy. But it's also a blessing at the same time, just because of what it came from, the original drill, to what it is now. I'm glad we were able to push a positive, sexy narrative. Sexy drill is something that during my sets, like I never wanted to play the regular drill vibe, just because that's not the energy that I want to bring to my set. Sexy drill kind of eliminates that like negative, kind of like violent aspect to the party and brings that like more fun, sexy dance. Like, you know, you want to move your shoulders, you want to kind of like move your body, hit the wave a little something. I feel like I'm really putting Queens and just New York City on the map. Even when artists come to the city, they make sure that they gotta come to a Godspeed party. A Godspeed party in 3 words. Number 1, I'm gonna say vibey, very vibey. 2, I would say drunk. And 3, I would say memorable. I feel like number 1, it starts with the music. I freestyle every time I DJ. There's not like a set playlist. I don't make a folder for anything I'm gonna play for the night. I go off the people. I feel like anybody who's come out with Godspeed, you could never say you didn't have a good time.
So now we out in New York, in Manhattan. Speed, tell us where we at.
Hey man, we at one of my favorite showrooms. Not only do we do music, but we get fly too. Shout out my boy Dax.
So explain your personal style in like 3 words.
Number 2, I'll say cozy. I always like to be cozy. You know, when I'm DJing, like, I don't like jeans. You know, I really don't. You could just say swaggy. It'll be the accessories. Like, you know, I'll probably get a cool headpiece, like, or some flashy jewelry or some cool glasses, you know?